should happen.
No, I'm not saying it should happen. I'm saying it can happen because, look, there have been instances.
And the mother or the child can die. Just because it can happen, that doesn't mean it should happen.
Are you saying all the mothers who conceive at the early age die?
All the mothers.
Good. Then that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Do we have studies on 7th century Arabia
Yeah.
for this topic? Do we have studies on 7th century Arabia on this topic? I think Imam Malik was reporting 20-year-old grandmothers and things like
that.
this.
And this is another problem I have with Islam. Muhammad is supposed to be the paradigm for all places and all times.
Yeah.
For me, it just doesn't wash to say, oh, it's okay for him, to commit certain atrocities in his time.
What atrocities? You have gone from young marriage to atrocities. Let's discuss one thing at a time.
Like beheading people for writing poetry against him, like consummating the marriage of a girl when she's 9, things like that. Oh, but it was in his time, so it's okay. No, he's supposed to be the paradigm for all people.
He is in that.
Exactly.
And that is the reason.
That means today you can marry a 9-year-old girl.
No,
right?
listen.
Is that what you're?
If you let me speak, I'll give you the answer. But you're all fired up.
You will have intercourse with a 9-year-old child.
Okay, you're all fired up. If you want an answer, I can give you one.
I want to. Yes.
Okay. First and foremost, wait a minute.
No, the question.
Sorry.
Not the way you want, the way I want. Is that okay?
But it's a yes.
The way I want, no, it's not a yes or no. It's not a yes or no.
Not every question.
It's not a yes or no.
No.
So
this is one because I'm asking an objective.
Where in London, in the Amazonian jungle, in the desert, it's not a simple yes or no.
Yes.
No, it is. I'm asking him.
Okay, let me ask you yes or no
London
question.
2019, no.
Let's see if he knows the yes or no answer. Is your father, whom you call your biological father, yes? Do you know he's your biological father?
Yes, of course.
How do you know that?
Because of DNA.
Have you done the DNA test?
Yes, I have actually.
You have done a DNA
I
test.
need to do a DNA test. Just a side question. You felt the need to do a DNA test to determine who your father is?
I didn't do DNA test for that. I actually did the DNA test because I wanted to know my African.
But did you before that? Before that, did you believe he was your father?
Yes, I did.
How did you know that he was your father before the DNA test?
Well, because I have medical records confirming that he's my father.
Well, the only medical records is the DNA which will confirm it.
Sorry?
The only medical records which will confirm 100% is the DNA record.
I know.
So without the DNA record, how did you know he was your father?
I wouldn't have known unless.
Exactly. But you believed it, right? You believed it?
Yes.
Yes? So,
What's your point?
my point is this. There are certain things where you look at the testimony of people that you trust and you take that as factual and you believe it. The same,
I can see
but if you let me finish,
and I know that he looks like me.
Your uncle can look like you.
I can see you as well too. I mean,
your uncle can look like you. Of course. Yes, and I'm sure there are many people who look like you. Doesn't mean they're all your fathers. You see what I mean?
I don't believe. No, I don't agree with that. But anyway.
What do you mean you don't agree?
It's completely feasible that his father is his father, but to believe that Muhammad flew to heaven on a winged horse.
Yeah. Now you're going to another third topic. Can we stick with one?
That's okay. Yeah, of course.
By the way, are you an atheist?
Agnostic.
Agnostic?
So first we have to prove that there's a supernatural
Exactly.
realm. Then we can talk about what happens in a supernatural realm. Right?
Yeah. Before
I'm not
flying on a winged horse is more believable than the whole.
His father is his father.
Than the whole universe. No. Then the whole universe comes from nothing.
Yeah. You believe in a bigger miracle than us.
Yes. So your miracle is more unlikely.
I didn't say I'm atheist.
But I didn't say you were atheist. I said even for an agnostic.
So that means, exactly.
If you're even willing to entertain the
By the way, are you an agnostic as well? You're an agnostic. So where did the universe come from?
I don't know, but I don't believe that what you're.
So why did it? No. When you say you don't know, so you must have at least analyzed it. Just like the way you analyze Muhammad's marriage and all, at least you should analyze where did the universe come from, right? You should have done that. So where do you think it came from?
Sorry? I do believe it came from the Big Bang, but I don't.
Why? I didn't ask you Big Bang.
Let me finish.
Yeah, go
but
on.
I don't believe the evidence is conclusive. That's why I'm an agnostic.
So what are the possibilities?
But for me,
what are the options?
For me,
what are the possibilities?
For me, it's about probability.
Yeah.
It's about probability for me.
Which is
why I'm agnostic.
probably what?
Do I believe that? Do I believe that things that begin to exist have a cause? Yes. Do I believe that cause has to be a monotheistic deity in the way that organized religion says it is?
No. Before you come to God, how did the universe come into existence? That's the question.
Yeah, through the Big Bang.
Through the Big Bang.
Yes.
Okay, and before the Big Bang?
Before the Big Bang, it would have been primordial soup.
Primordial soup before the Big Bang. Does he know what he's talking about? I don't think you know what you're talking about. The primordial soup, you're talking about the existence of Earth, not the universe. You really don't know what you're talking about, do you? Okay, what is the primordial soup?
Primordial soup is the substance from the first.
Did it come before the Big Bang or after?
Oh, after. Okay.
I asked you, the question was before.
Before the Big Bang, he asked you that.
Okay, so what happened before the Big Bang?
Before the Big Bang, it would have been nothing.
Say again? Nothing.
True
Okay,
nothingness.
so the question is this. When you say nothing, what do you mean?
I mean nothing. I'm not stupid. I'm not a stupid person. I believe nothing.
I didn't say you were stupid. Come on.
I don't believe.
I wouldn't be talking to you if I thought you were stupid.
I don't believe in the nothing that.
What about you? What do you think nothing is?
I don't believe in the nothingness that scientists say. The scientists say there was nothing, but then they say it was a possibility vacuum. No,
true nothingness.
Nothing means nothing.
So if the Big Bang happened from true nothingness, that's like saying the universe came out of what your shoe is dreaming of right now. What is your shoe dreaming of right now?
That's a bigger miracle than a flying horse.
And that's the reason why I say
this is a far greater miracle than the prophet ascending to the heavens.
But I don't believe in miracles, number one. And that's what.
But what he just said is a miracle.
What do you call
What he just said is a
You can say
miracle.
that, but I don't believe in miracles. So what you're saying is counterproductive anyway.
That's semantics.
Okay,
What you
okay.
believe
Let
in
me-
is far more miraculous.
Let me tell you.
Believe in miracles.
No, let me tell you why that is a miracle. What he just said.
Why do you believe?
I don't believe. So it's
Exactly.
Why do you believe your shoe's dream can cause a Big Bang that can create a universe? Why would you believe that? Why would you believe that what your shoe is dreaming of right now, which is
my
true
shoe's
nothingness,
material. My
which
shoe's
is true
material.
nothingness? What they're dreaming of. Do you get the point? It's true nothingness, isn't it? So how did the Big Bang come out of complete
Nothingness.
utter nothingness?
That's the thing.
And you don't want to call that a miracle, so that means it's not a
If
miracle.
that is not a miracle, I don't know what is.
You just don't want to call it a miracle?
No, I don't believe it's a miracle.
So can you logically think?
the rationale
No,
of
wait.
the
Can you
economy.
logically think something as significant as the universe can come from absolutely nothing?
But yes.
How? Does nothing even have consciousness to create something? How will it come in?
That's just a fact of science. That's
What? No. Nothing is not a fact of science. Nothing means absence of everything.
This is a philosophical discussion.
Exactly.
There's no nothing.
Please try to think before you talk.
the science that the vast majority of atheists, of whom most are atheists, by the way, they're not religious.
What does that prove? Nothing. That proves nothing.
Where's the science? Okay.
I thought you were interested in facts.
Where's
So if you're interested in facts, then understand this. Something cannot come from nothing.
I completely agree with it, and that's why I'm an agnostic. I'm accepting the fact that I don't.
But earlier you said it's a scientific fact.
I didn't. Sorry. Say?
You said something coming from nothing is a scientific fact.
Yes and no.
What do you mean?
Okay, all right. I thought it can't be both yes and no.
Is that
I thought it has to be yes.
So now we have gone into paradoxes.
Can you explain the yes part of that and the no part?
I'd rather believe the Trinity actually than that.
Now, I'll believe the big horse.
Scientific logic of something coming from
That's to
nothing.
see yes in.
Can you explain the yes?
Enjoying the
part of
discussion,
that
Speaker's
and the no
Corner?
part?
I know you missed it.
Well, first of all, we can know from the black holes.
Sorry, can you speak a bit
First of all, we can know
louder?
from Stephen Hawking has a really good introduction.
I can't hear you.
Stephen Hawking's what?
So first of all, we can know from the existence of black holes where there's no. Let me finish. Yes, black holes where there's a vacuum and there's no space or time. Black holes, as far as we know.
Has anyone gone beyond these black holes?
5 minutes ago you said when you mean nothing it means nothing and I'm not stupid. 5 minutes ago you said that. Now you're talking about black holes and all these
We're
things.
talking about nothing, not black holes.
So now you're
Black
talking
holes
about
are not
something.
nothing.
Now you're talking about
Yes,
something.
Let me finish.
Yeah.
But black holes, as far as we know, from what I've studied,
As far as you know,
don't
as
come
far as
into
humans
existence.
know.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't come into
As far
existence.
as we know.
We have a picture recently of the black hole.
There's more than
We have a picture of the black hole recently. What do you mean it doesn't come into existence?
Yes, scientifically.
Okay, so
I really don't know what he's
I
on
want to
about.
know the scientific.
Yeah, guys, we have to pray
I
Maghrib.
want to know the scientific logic.
Why is
You
this stuck to something?
stating that something can come out of nothing. You said there's a yes part and a no part. Can you please clarify?
Yes.
Both of
As I said, I gave black holes as an example.
Okay, what about black holes?
Black holes, as far as you know, scientifically, don't come into existence.
What doesn't come?
They don't come into existence.
So you mean they don't
So
exist?
black holes don't exist.
No, what I'm saying is they always exist because black holes are basically a vacuum where there's no space
So
or time.
what
They're
is,
always in existence.
what is this supporting something coming out of nothing?
I think he's trying to say the black holes are eternal.
What?
Is that scientifically correct, even? Isn't that what you're saying? Yeah. Isn't what you're saying? You're saying the black holes are eternal.
So just because Stephen Hawking say it, you find logic in it? I want to see where your logic is.
I don't think it's even scientifically
Okay, where's the logic?
accurate.
Black holes always existed.
Okay, so black holes
Ask him if it,
always existed.
Ask him if,
okay?
did it come before the Big Bang or
And
after?
how is this connected to scientific logic of something coming out of nothing?
Well, number one, because of course, as a religious person has to believe.
No, we're talking about religion here. We're talking about you.
No, let me finish.
Talking about you.
Yes.
Has to believe that the universe, obviously began to exist at an infinitesimal point.
As a?
At an infinitesimal point, you've got to believe the universe began to exist, right?
Okay.
Yes, it had a beginning.
It
That's
had
what
a
you're trying.
beginning?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and big and black holes disprove that.
So
How
black
do-
holes what? Are you telling me black holes existed before the Big Bang? Seriously?
Yes.
Which scientist says that?
There are quite a few actually.
Give me one name.
Richard Dawkins.
Where did he say this?
You can read it in his books.
Which book? Which book? Because you see, black holes. Do you know how they even appear? They didn't exist before the Big Bang. The whole
Do you
idea,
know what's in a black hole?
nothing. Nothing's in the black hole. Okay? And what
You
is?
know that no time and space don't exist.
But you're telling me that without
Time
the
and
physical
space
laws.
don't exist within black holes.
Actually,
That's the
there's
point.
still
No,
an
no,
exploration
actually-
point. How can you come to?
But you just said nothing can't exist.
No, I said nothing is in there. So, for example, if I had this bottle is empty, I'll say it's nothing in there. You see what I mean? That's what I mean. It doesn't mean the bottle doesn't exist.
Holes, that's the point.
Because you see, the black holes require the environment to create the black hole. It doesn't just exist in space.
Yeah.
I don't think you're understanding
No,
what
no, no.
I don't think you know the black holes
I
are.
want to know.
Honestly,
I
no,
want
you
to
don't.
know.
I don't think you're
Okay, let's clarify scientific logic
Yes.
behind something coming out of nothing. A black hole is something, okay?
Yes.
All right? And you're saying it came out of nothing, right? A black hole has a vacuum,
Yes.
right? It has a shape
Yep.
that identifies it as a black hole,
Yes.
right? So it is something, right?
Exactly.
Now, how do you conclude that it came out of nothing?
Well, first of all, because black holes naturally
Okay.
can come into existence by
Okay.
The black holes have very dense
But
gravity,
how is
don't
it
they?
coming out
by
of
random,
nothing?
by random.
He's saying the black holes existed before the Big Bang.
Okay, but how is it
The
coming
kid doesn't know what he's talking about.
concluded that it's coming out of nothing?
But by random selection. That's a scientific fact.
Okay, what?
Just like with, it's like the theory of multiple it's like the theory of multiple universes. Where there
Even those are
many
something.
Where there are many Earths and universes out there that may have certain specific parameters.
They all have a beginning, my friend.
That's irrelevant. That's not the point I'm making. But they all have.
No, that is the point. It's something from nothing. That is the point we were making earlier. Remember?
Because if
You're still answering that, aren't you?
If other universes
Yeah.
exist out there, with other Earths, that conclusively disproves.
No, it doesn't.
Your
It
concept
doesn't.
of God.
It doesn't.
Okay,
Shall I tell you
but
why?
on one hand
Because there's
then-
something called regressive. So what's it called? Infinite regression. Yeah. Do you know what's infinite regress? What is infinite regress?
Infinite regress means something in continuation. It's basically infinity.
Okay. Would something exist if there was an infinite regress?
No.
Exactly. So your multiverse goes out the window.
Well, I don't believe in the multiverse.
But you just mentioned it.
What does it say?
You said.
Let me finish.
Say
I
again?
didn't say I believe in the multiverse. I didn't
Allah
say
is
I believe
always
in the multiverse.
the start.
That has an
Lord
infinite
of
regress. That's
many
not what I
worlds.
said. You postulated.
So even if you bring
the
multiverses in there,
idea
there's a
of
lot of that too.
a multiverse
Is it
is
clear?
not the idea of
It's just a theory. It's nothing. It's not scientifically accurate. It's just a theory. An infinite regression is a spanner in the
It's a
works.
theory for me that is more rational and intelligible than the idea of believing in your concept of deity for me.
No, actually, it's more intelligent than something coming from nothing, and that is your belief.
Right? Yes, there are.
There you go.
I don't believe it's
If you're trying
unintelligent
to
because
find-
Hey, by the way, the black hole.
random selection.
By the way, does a black hole have gravity?
You're going to say, you know, that,
No.
No, it doesn't have gravity. So how does it suck everything inside?
right? Not
Oops.
a white bearded
Oops. 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 So earlier, by the way, just to answer his question, he asked me, there's anything in the gravity. There is gravity there. And gravity is a physical law, isn't it? Law of physics. And the law of physics didn't exist before the Big Bang. So earlier, which you called scientific fact wasn't a fact, i.e. the black holes existed before the Big Bang.
Everything.
Okay? So you need to correct yourself there. Secondly, the black holes are not completely empty. They are something, like the sister says. They have both the shape and the density,
Is that
which is a reason the gravity is the density which causes everything else to be sucked in. And by the way, you know, Stephen Hawking, he corrected his theory. Before he said anything that goes in black hole, it never ever comes out. But later on, he amended his theory and he says, yes, it does come out from the other side. So black hole is like a tube, and it's not like a
What
cone.
happens to something that goes into the black hole? The something, do they disappear from existence?
I don't believe it disappears from existence.
So that means black hole has something.
Yeah, it is something. You know that.
Has substance not.
But does it have gravity?
That something
Does it have gravity?
that goes into the black hole,
Well,
obviously.
we know, they tell us this is it. It is because of the high density gravity that it sucks everything inside. Even planets and galaxies, it sucks in gradually. You should really read up on black holes before you bring up.
Planets have not been sucked in by black holes.
Was that?
Planets haven't been sucked in by black holes.
Bro, stars are much larger than planets. If it can absorb entire galaxies, which includes planets and stars, what else can it do? So anyway, it's not nothing. Let's put it that way.
Take it.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Vegard and I'm a Norwegian Muslim convert. I'm working with the Dawah organization IslamNet to establish the Deen of Allah here in Norway. We give Dawah and present Islam to the Norwegian people. Isn't that great? To be more efficient in our Dawah, we are establishing a first of its kind Masjid and Dawah center, where we will have Islamic programs, classes, lectures and education for non-Muslims. I am so grateful to Allah for having guided me to Islam. Sadly, I am the only Muslim in my family. It hurts me that my parents haven't accepted Islam yet, and I ask Allah to guide them. But it also gives me a special drive to work for the establishment of Islam. I don't want anyone to miss the chance of becoming Muslim. Maybe my mom and dad become Muslim one day thanks to you. If we can establish this center, I could bring my parents to come and learn about Islam in our native language, which is a challenge today with the mosque here speaking Somali, Arabic and Urdu. The Prophet ﷺ said that the Muslims are like one body. If you can feel my pain, would you please help me relieve it? You are now my new family. Click the link and donate to establish this masjid and share in the reward for the message of Islam reaching the corners of Norway.